Hi guys, so I am here for another update for my Project 20 pan non-makeup. Yeah, Project 20 pan non-makeup. I think this is my third update, I believe. So I finished 4 more items this time, which means I only have 4 left. So let's talk about them. Sorry, I feel like this project has been going on for a while and I've already kind of forgotten everything that I started with that has been completed for a while. But let's just run through those really quickly so that way then I can update you on what I finished this time. So one of the first things that I finished was my Wen 32 ounce bamboo green tea cleansing conditioner. This was my only hair product in it. I liked it, but I have plenty of Wen, so I'm not going to be buying any of that for a while. I also finished my L'Occitane firming and smoothing milk concentrate. I really like how it smells, but I don't know how much I love it, and it's $48. I got it for free when I worked at Sephora. I don't know that I would purchase it with my own money. I finished 2 candles. I had 2 candles on the list. Hot Buttered Rum, both from Bath & Body Works, and London Calling. I love London Calling, and actually they just re-released this, so that when it goes on sale I will be buying at least 2 of these, even though I know I said I was kind of done with Bath & Body Works candles. I don't know, I've had some better luck lately. This one didn't have any scent throw, this Hot Buttered Rum. This was from the winter collection with that on the lid. I don't know, but this one was amazing, but this one was older, so I don't know how I feel, but I will definitely buy at least 2 of these when this is on sale. I also finished my Body Shop Coconut Body Butter. This smells amazing. This smells exactly like the beach to me. It smells like sunscreen and sand and the sun. I love how this smells. This is definitely one of their stiffer body butters, but I do really like this one. Yeah, this one was just getting old, so I like this. I probably would repurchase this at some point when I eventually go through all of my body lotions that I have. I also finished a Bath & Body Works Rio Rum Berry Shower Gel. This was from 2013, so it was getting old. It was totally fine. I have tons of Bath & Body Works shower gels I need to go through, and the scent was totally generic berry. Algenist Purifying and Replenishing Cleanser. You can see I had some markings on there. I got this for free when I worked at Sephora. This was actually really nice, and I love the packaging. It was sitting in my shower for quite a while, and it didn't get gross at all. Had a nice pump, so I enjoyed that. Probably wouldn't repurchase, but I really enjoyed it. If someone offered it to me as a gift, or maybe if it was on clearance or something, I would get it. This was a mini eye makeup remover from Lancome. I think this was in a set. I don't think it was from work. I don't work at Sephora anymore, but when I did work there, I don't think it was from that, but this was nice. I'm always surprised it doesn't irritate my eyes because it is heavily rose scented, but it works. It's good for their Lancome Hypnose mascaras. I like the Lancome Hypnose Drama the best, but it works for all of them in terms of getting it off of your eyelashes. This was a 100-point perk at Sephora. This is the Origins Ginseng Eye Cream. I really enjoy this, but it's a 100-point perk a lot, and I prefer this squeeze tube packaging to the jar packaging that they actually sell it in. So I wouldn't buy it in the full size, but I would definitely get it as a 100-point perk again. I also finished off a Josie Maran half fluid ounce 100% pure argan oil. You guys heard me rave about this. It did such wonders for my neck when I was having what I believe was sweat-induced eczema, so I really enjoyed this. When I eventually get through all my other oils, I will probably buy another small bottle of this. I wouldn't buy a big bottle just because I don't want it to go bad, and I don't use oils constantly. So, and Algenist Concentrated Reconstructing Serum. This was free from work when I worked at Sephora. This I couldn't use on my neck. It has a high amount of niacinamide in it, and that my skin can be sensitive to that sometimes. So I enjoyed this, but I couldn't use it on my neck, which is one of the reasons I wanted to work through it. And I had 20 skincare samples was on my list because I still have so many samples, but I put them all in here. I am not going to go through them again. If you want to see that, watch my older, that was funny though, the light changed. Watch my older videos. Just believe me, there's 20 in here. So let's move on to what I finished this time and what I want to update you guys on. So 5 sheet masks was listed as one item for my project 20 p.m. So I did finish 5. I only have 4 because I threw away, I had another one of these and I forgot, and I threw away the packaging, and I didn't want to get my hands in the trash that's in the bathroom because that's gross. So it was 2 of the same thing. They were very nice. I think it was $7.50 for 2 at Sephora. I don't really know that I wouldn't regularly purchase them, but I might buy it as like a treat. I'm actually really interested to try the Sephora eye masks that are, like, I have some of the Sephora face masks, but I want to try the eye mask. But so I don't know that I would try this kind again, but I'm not ruling out sheet masks completely. It didn't break me out. It didn't irritate my neck at all. They were very wet. It stayed on my face. Yeah. Didn't really notice anything. This was the Sephora Pearl Mask, Perfecting and Brightening. I really didn't notice any perfecting or brightening. It was a nice sheet mask. It seemed like it moisturized my face. That's about it. This one was the Epiel one from Big Lots, which was 60 cents with collagen. Now, I had a couple of these, and I was planning on using these for my project, but this one like made me break out. I think it was just super old. I'm not going to blame it on Big Lots. I'm not going to blame it on the brand. I think it was just super old because they were super old, so I threw away the rest of them. I might get them again in the future. I don't know. Because I love the makeup wipes from that brand. The Epiel makeup wipes are really nice. And the last sheet mask that I had was the Sephora Rose Mask. I had already done one of these before I started my project pan. I like this mask. Again, this is supposed to be ultra moisturizing and brightening. I really couldn't tell you if it did any of that. So I don't know. I have like no feelings on any of these except, oh, the rose mask, I couldn't put this on my neck. My neck didn't like this because it would get red and itchy. The pearl mask, my neck was fine with. This made my face break out, and then my face was okay with this one. So I don't know. I don't know what to say about that because I have no real thoughts because I saw no real results. So I think I prefer clay masks or chemical exfoliants or something where I feel like something's happening to my skin. You know, I like to feel like something's happening even if it's not. So I'm so happy to have finished this, guys. I'm so excited. I finished my Wicked Wahine Coconut Pineapple Body Spray. This was 2 fluid ounces. As you can see, I think I was up here in the beginning or the first update, and then I was down here for my last update, and now I finished it completely. Sorry, I had like a weird fuzzy on my finger. This I got when I went to Hawaii with my parents, which was 2010, I believe. Still smelled good. It was definitely, I just got my lip on it. It was definitely starting to turn. Like, you know, you can tell when perfumes are starting to turn. But this had a really good coconut pineapple scent, just like it says. It's tropical. It didn't last very long. I mainly use this as a as a room spray, and I would spray it on my body, but it just didn't last enough for me, so I mainly used it as a room spray. But it was really nice. I enjoyed it. I don't think they make this anymore, so I can't purchase this, even if I can't purchase it again. But it smelled really nice. I think it was just a little too young for me almost. I remember like the packaging looked like it was like on the box that I bought it in. It looked like it was aimed at like 13-year-olds, and you bought it at like the ABC stores there, which are kind of like CVS's or Walgreens, at least, but with more touristy stuff. At least that was my impression of it. So this was nice, and I'm really happy that I finished it because it was a memory that I had of going to Hawaii with my family, and yeah, so I enjoyed it, but I can't repurchase it. That was a lot of rambling. I also finished my Josie Maran Live Aloha Argan Body Oil. This is in the Tropical Orchid scent. You can see I was up there at the last update. I've been wearing more dresses lately, so I've been putting this on my legs, and there's still a little bit left, but I enjoyed the scent of this. It didn't last long enough though, it really didn't, but it had a wonderful scent, which it was almost like a little bit spicy. I don't know, I really liked this. My mom and I there was like a set on QVC and we split it. And this was probably the most floral one. She doesn't like floral, so she gave it to me. It just didn't last long enough. I mean, it was old, so maybe that's part of it, but it's supposed to last for a year, so I don't know. And this is not like pure argan oil. Like, don't use this on your face. This is mainly safflower oil, I believe, which I personally wouldn't put on my face. But this is done now, and I'm glad to have finished it. Again, it was an oil that, you know, they go bad more quickly. And the last product that I finished, which I adore this product, and I will most certainly repurchase it at some point in the next year. I can tell you that for absolute certainty. I would send this, if I had the money and the means, I would buy one of these and send it out to each one of you, because I truly think this is an amazing product. Yeah, this is a game changer for my skin, but I just have so many other things that would replace this, but with less results, that I need to use up first. Hopefully that makes sense. Let me just tell you what I'm talking about. This is the Makeup Artist Choice Radiance Peel. This is the sample size, which is 15 mils or half a fluid ounce. This is an online only company. It's commonly abbreviated on Makeup Alley as MUAC, so if you search that, it'll come up. They have a whole range of chemical exfoliants, ranging from ones for sensitive skin, ones specifically if you need to lighten hyperpigmentation. This was sort of a general lightening of hyperpigmentation, but also adding a glow to your skin. So my skin naturally is not very glowy. I'm pretty normal in the summer, more dry in the winter and the fall. It's really depending on the weather, so it depends on how humid it is outside. But this is amazing. It does not smell great. The packaging is not fancy. Yeah, it smells weird, but honestly, I'll deal with the results. When I was using this consistently, you're supposed to use it once a week. When I was using this consistently, I had like my building manager say to me the next morning, because you should do this at night. The next morning, I didn't have anything on my face. I came down to like drop off my rent check or something like that, and he said, "What are you doing with your skin? Your skin looks like you're 12." And I'm like, well, I'll take that compliment and stick it in my pocket. So this is a fabulous product. I think it was $15 for this. They do charge shipping. Check on their website, but this lasted me a really decent amount of time. I was kind of doing extra layers with it when I was trying to use it up. So you just apply it all over your face on a clean, dry face. Yeah, I was kind of doing extra layers with it just because I wanted to use it up before it went bad. You leave it on for 5 minutes. It's 2 to 5 minutes, I believe. I leave it on for 5 minutes because my skin doesn't get irritated by it. I do start to get like a bit of discomfort towards maybe the last 30 seconds before I rinse it off, and then you rinse it off with warm water and a washcloth and put on some good hydrating serums and moisturizers that do not have chemical exfoliants in it, salicylic acid in it, any kind of acid in it, because this is an acid. So you want to make sure that you're not putting extra acid on top of skin that just had some good exfoliation. This is amazing, beautiful, I love it. We'll absolutely repurchase this again. I'll probably get a sample size again just because you don't need that much, and you only use it once a week. You do have to be religious with sunscreen when you use a product like this. I have the PTR triple acid peel something to use. I have a bunch of exfoliating masks that I need to use, so I just want to be able to use those up before I repurchase this, but I will most certainly repurchase this in the future. That was a long time, but that is probably one of my holy grail skincare products, and I really don't have a lot of those. So I have 4 products left. I think all but one of them has significant uses. So let's start with the one that doesn't have much use at all, because I honestly just keep forgetting about this. This is my Deborah Lippmann cuticle cream called The Cure. It's supposed to be an ultra nourishing cuticle repair cream. As you can see, it's full. Like, I've used it maybe 5-10 times. I honestly just keep forgetting. I hate this packaging. I got this free from work when I worked at Sephora. And I've been doing my nails so often because I'm on Project Polish, which Do you like my nails? I tried to do an ombre. It didn't really work with this time, but last time it looked really nice. Anyway, so I can't really put it on at night because I usually do my nails right before I fall asleep, so that way they have time to just sort of sit there and like completely dry. So I'm rambling, but I haven't made much progress on this. I'll try better in the future. The other problem is that I have a hand cream in my project, and it's like this hand cream feels like it's nourishing enough for my cuticles. I don't need to use that, but that is better at nourishing my cuticles, if that makes sense. So anyway, the hand cream that I have is the Cake Beauty Deserted Island Velveteen Hand Cream. Oh, and I did notice that when I bought this, I had to buy this directly from the company, but Ulta is carrying this online now, I believe. I think I paid $27 for this because it had ridiculous shipping costs to the US. I think right now it's like $18. It's still really expensive. I would not say it's worth it unless you are like a hand cream connoisseur. It does have a very delightful, almost gel-like texture, and it smells really nice. It doesn't leave your hands greasy at all, but my hands just aren't bad enough to warrant spending so much on a hand cream. But I am down to there. So I am down to there, and hopefully I will keep, it does smell really nice. Hopefully I will keep making progress on this. I haven't been focusing too much on it, but I'll try. And my last two items go together. They are the Fresh Cream Body Polishing Scrub and the Fresh Philosophy Fresh Cream Body Lotion. So these are the two things. This is the scrub. As you can see, I'm down to here. It takes quite a bit of this scrub to actually get any scrubbing action in. It is very soft feeling, almost moussey like. So I'm going through that pretty quick. I really don't like that scrub too much, so I just kind of want to use it up. And then the lotion, I've actually really been enjoying the lotion, especially because I've been self-tanning, and I have yet to find a self-tanner that doesn't give you that smell. And I've tried, what I'm using right now is a Josie Maran, the oil. I've used the Saint Tropez in the past. I've used, the only one that didn't really was the Dove Gradual Tanner, but that one, sorry, I keep like having hiccups or something, but that one's been discontinued for a while. They haven't sold that in stores for a while. So even though the smell of the self tanner isn't that strong with like Saint Tropez or with the Josie Maran one, I still like to put on like the scented lotion like this is really nice to put on to help cover up that scent, because I think it does a better job than just spraying on perfume. So I've been enjoying this. This is actually really moisturizing and nourishing. Really enjoying it. This was free from work when I worked at Sephora, so I'm down to right about there, and really that won't take me long if I use this consistently. So what's really going to take me the longest are my two hand treatments, which is kind of weird, but yeah, it's going to be the cuticle cream and the hand cream that are going to take me a lot longer to finish. But I will try and keep on top of it. Maybe if it was in winter and my hands were a lot drier, I would be more focused on that, but it's summer. So anyway, guys, that is my update on my Project 20 pan non-makeup. I only have 4 left to go. I can't wait to be done with this so I can throw away this bag of garbage that I've been keeping, because some of those things are really big and like bulky, and I just want to get rid of them. But I feel like for the sake of the videos, I need to like be able to show you all 20 items. Yeah, so that's pretty much what's been going on with the Project 20 pan. Yeah. If you guys are doing any project pans, let me know. I seem to get unsubscribed to people on YouTube. I usually use YouTube on my phone, so I think sometimes like I accidentally hit where it says to subscribe or unsubscribe or whatever, but honestly I don't mean to. It's just my fingers are lazy, or my phone is lazy or something. I don't know. Alright guys, enough rambling. I will talk to you later, and let me know I don't know, something. Tell me something about yourself. What was the last Bath and Body / hair / skincare product that you used? So like non-makeup. What was the last non-makeup empty that you had? That would be nice to hear. That would be positive. I could, you know, bask in your glory as well. All right, bye.